Good morning. Welcome to Upper Pond in Lincoln, Maine. Today I'm going to show you a 20-acre parcel with a beautiful driveway in here. This place is extremely private. We've got over 1,700 feet of lake frontage on this beautiful lake. Come along with me. Let me show you this property today. Folks, one of the things you're going to notice about this property is it's got a very prominent peninsula. We're on the south end of Upper Pond. And from this peninsula, we have a commanding view of both coves on each side and the whole length of this lake. It's about 2 miles long. Beautiful setting. The peninsula is probably too narrow to build a structure on, although it would be a great place for like a tent platform, maybe some a screen tent down here, enjoy the breeze, do a little pruning of the trees down here. Absolutely beautiful setting. 1,760 feet of frontage on Upper Pond. Hey, let's talk a little bit about Upper Pond. This is one of the more remote ponds in the town of Lincoln. There's 13 lakes and ponds in this town. This is one of the 13. This lake is a little over 500 surface acres. It's about 31 feet deep. It is remote. There's no electricity out here, so you would be an off-grid situation. The boating here is good. There's a boat landing on one end of the lake. It's some of the best white perch fishing in the town, but it also has brook trout. And when I was young, I used to come out here in the wintertime and fish right off this point right here. Sucker Brook runs into the lake right behind this other point behind me, and that's a pretty good trout nursery. So we always caught brook trout here in the winter and some in the early spring. The summertime, the temperatures get a little too warm. Dissolved oxygen's a little too low for brook trout to hold here all year round, although you probably will find them in a spring hole. But primarily, it's great white perch fishing. One of the things you're going to notice on this lot is some amazing timber in here. We got some beautiful white pine and hemlock out on this point, scattered over the lot. You got to see this older growth because you don't have as much underbrush in here. So it's a pretty nice place to hike. A little bit of cleanup, it'll be amazing. One of the great features of this piece of property is this driveway. I'm standing at the end of it here. See the little fire pit. We're a couple hundred feet, probably 250 feet off the water here. This driveway is over 1,000 feet long, and it's a good gravel, built up, beautiful driveway. Keep that in mind when you're looking at this property. This is a major expense, already done, ready to go. If you're new to our channel, don't forget, like and share the video and hit the subscription button down below and put on all notifications. That way you won't miss our next video. We're out here at the end of the driveway now, and the driveway's right here where my truck is. We're at the high point of the land. The elevations here up here by the road are about 300 feet above sea level. The lake shore is about 270. So we got a little bit of a slope down to the water from here, which is typical. We got 868 feet along Woodcock Lane. And this lot has all been surveyed, all marked off nicely. So you don't have any worries about where your boundaries are. Folks, this property is located in the town of Lincoln, and if you've been a subscriber and watched a lot of our videos, you realize that this is one of our office locations, so we do a fair amount of business in this area. Lincoln is a town of about 4,800 people. It is a big service center town for northern Penobscot County, servicing probably 100,000 people in the area. We're located here at this lot at 85 Woodcock Lane, about 9 miles from downtown Lincoln. It feels like you're out in the middle of the woods, and it certainly looks that way. But in 15 minutes, you can be downtown at the grocery stores, go to a doctor's office, whatever you need, car dealer, everything is there. This property is about 57 miles north of the city of Bangor, just about an hour and 5-10 minutes from this location to the city. Boston is just under 300 miles, about a 4.5-hour drive. So this is a rural area, very private, but you can get there. You can get to other things that you want to do. So if you get tired of being here on Upper Pond, boating around, check out one of the other dozen lakes in the town of Lincoln. One of the things that you can do right from this property is you can ride your ATV and your snowmobiles. This road is a trail system in the summer and the winter, so you can get right on it and go. You go down the road here a couple miles, you can be at the Folsom Pond boat landing, and access both Crooked and Folsom Pond. Some amazing bass fishing in those two ponds. I already mentioned how close Lincoln is, so you can get there, go shopping, go to a restaurant, whatever you want to do. And if you like hunting, there's a lot of open land around this area owned by large companies that manage it for timber, but they allow public access for recreational use. This property is being offered as an online auction only. You've got plenty of time to get up here. Once you're going to see this video, this property will be actively open at the auction. It closes on August the 16th at 2 p.m. If you got any questions about that process and how that works, you can give us a call at 800-286-6164 or ask for me or Morgan. Morgan is our licensed auctioneer, and she can walk you through the entire process. It's very simple. This auction process is going to give you a chance to actually get here and see this property before it goes under contract, as in a traditional sale lately. Thanks for coming along on the tour of this property at 85 Woodcock Lane here in the town of Lincoln. Let's wrap it up. We got a beautiful 20-acre lot, 1,760 feet of frontage on Upper Pond. We've got 868 feet of frontage out here on this gravel road, off-grid locations, beautiful trees, 1,000 feet of driveway already installed. Take advantage of this. This is one of the nicest lots you're going to see this summer if you get a chance to get up here and look at it.